Hello, Maria Karen Gala from Gala's Organic Kitchen. I'm a personal chef specializing in vegan, gluten-free, refined sugar-free foods. I'm not 100% vegan myself, but I believe that we can all do with more vegan food, and I love eating like this. It makes me feel the best of all the foods. Take a deep breath. Have you taken a deep breath today? Let's do that all together. I'm feeling a little bit like that would be a good idea. It's a good thing to do before you start baking or cooking. Especially with making the sound. Okay, let's make some ginger and date cookies recipe from my cookbook. Lick your plate. I made this cookbook, and these are let me give you a little close-up, ginger and date cookies. I call them slightly naughty but nice because they do have a little bit of coconut sugar in them, but they are cookies after all. My goodness me. So let's jump straight into it. 3/4 of a cup of buckwheat flour. Now, I go to a plastic-free shop here in Stroud in the UK, and I put my flour and things into old flour bags that I have used before, and that's why they look so funny. Now, you might have a 3/4 cup measure. I don't, so I'm going to do literally 3/4 of a cup of buckwheat flour. Buckwheat flour is not wheat, obviously. No, not obviously. Buckwheat flour is gluten-free. It might be called buckwheat, but it ain't. It's gluten-free. It's I think buckwheat is part of the rhubarb family, and it's high in protein, which is pretty exciting. Especially if you're thinking about making cookies, you got protein in your cookies. So, 1/2 cup of rice flour, another wonderful gluten-free flour that you might not want to use all by itself. I like to mix it because the buckwheat is kind of more soft and the rice flour is a little bit crunchy. 1/2 cup of almond meal. I've got my almond meal in the fridge in this paper bag, but I put it in a plastic bag, otherwise it would dry. Just in case you wanted to know that, why she's got this ugly bag here. 1/2 cup? 1/2 cup? Yes, 1/2 cup. There we go. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, like whatever, just a sprinkle of salt. Good sprinkle of salt. I like my little mum's salt thing. I'm going to leave that in the picture there. There you go, Mum. 1/2 teaspoon of bicarb. Oh, I forgot to get the bicarb out. There we go. Bicarb soda. 1/2 teaspoon. Definitely want to measure that. Don't want to add too much. Don't want too little. And 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger. This is the magic ingredient. So 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger. Not fresh ginger, ground ginger. That will probably make me sneeze if I inhale too deeply. Only 1/4 cup. This makes about 20 cookies. 1/4 cup of sugar. I think that's pretty cool compared to a normal cookie. Yeah, these ain't normal. And actually, this recipe is one of my first recipes that I invented because I used to have a cookie addiction. I thought I want to open a cookie factory making healthy cookies and sending them all over the world. Yep, my dreams of my youth. And so it's one of the oldest ones, and I love it. It's great. I haven't made it for a while, so it's exciting. All right, 1/2 cup of dates chopped. Now, okay, it's all happening. So it's autumn, it's pretty cold, and I sneeze a lot when it's cold because I'm not made for the cold. So please excuse me when I blow my nose. I know you can hear that, but you don't have to watch me as well. Now let me just wash my hands. La la la. All right, so I'm gonna actually use that knife because that knife is holding down my book. Now, you surely know this trick, but to stop a chopping board from sliding, you pop, so inconvenient, okay, you pop a ugly looking, nice little clean cloth underneath, and then it doesn't move. So cool. Professional chef at it. So while we're chopping these, it's a good time to remember your, your body and your breath. You can go down on your knees, tilt your pelvis forward, you can shake your hips a little bit, and chop those dates. I was listening to one of the live videos from Namara Wild from the Feminine Fire group, and she was talking about how our brain believes everything we tell it. So we might as well tell it good things. And so while you're chopping your dates, is the best opportunity to do some mental yoga and say to yourself, I am beautiful. I am enough. I am intelligent. I am wise. I am wealthy. I am compassionate. I am happy. Do you know what? That really works. I mean, I am in a happy mood this morning. As you know, you've seen a few of my other videos when I'm not in a happy mood. Yeah, it looks a bit different, I know. But, so you can see, you need a real damn good knife for this business, yeah? If you have a little crappy knife, you're going to be doing this for a long time. You need a good, solid chef's knife. And some muscles. And you want to chop it quite finely, I think. Let me just read my own recipe. Mix the dry ingredients, then the wet. Yeah, okay. It doesn't say anything much about that. Anyway, dates chopped. Because we're going to put them in the cookie, so we don't want massive pieces. Ooh, yeah. So half a cup only. Let's see. It's half a cup of chopped dates, right? Because, yeah, okay. So that's a little bit too much. Yeah. Okay, let's be good and follow my own recipe. I'm going to put these aside with my ugly cloth. Voila, I've got the melted coconut oil here, ready to go. Don't need those. This recipe is going to take a little bit longer today, darlings, because, I want to show you a little bit more than just really quick things. Because there's so many awesome things that take just a little bit longer. I mean, my gosh, you can't make everything in 10 minutes. Oh, there's a pepita in there. I don't know why, but that's okay with me. Pumpkin seed. Mix the dry well, obviously, so the bicarb and the salt is mixed throughout and everyone gets the same amount of sweetness and saltiness, which is what it should be like in life. Excuse me. I just had a really green smoothie. Whew. Dandelion grows really well here. So I had dandelion, kale, and some other front lawn things with a whole heap of stuff. But that's another story. I won't go too much into that. Okay, now, third of a cup. Where's my third? Third of a cup of coconut oil. Now I have a little bit left over. So what I've done is I've popped the oven on and I've put these hard ones, because it's freaking cold here, into the oven, and they have melted. Magically melted. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I like to use this tiny little spatula. What I like to do is, you probably know this, but you just use the especially on your tattoos, yeah, really good to put some oil every day, he told me, then it won't look all shriveled. So you can clean this by doing that, and then you've got your nice, no wasted oil at all. Put it on your other arm as well, usually. Rice syrup, 1/4 cup. It's brand new, hang on a sec. Yeah, so it would have been smart if I would have put some oil in here. Now what I can actually do is I've just put my finger in some oil. If I just put some oil here, the rice syrup is not going to stick. Yeah, because otherwise you kind of waste a lot. 1/4 cup of rice syrup. See, I compromised. 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of rice syrup. I used to do it only with rice syrup, and I found it was a little bit not sweet enough. Okie dokie. Yeah, yummy. Yummy, yummy. And 1 tablespoon of water just to kind of get it all happening. Happening, I mean like as in mixing. It's gonna make a nice ball. Okay, I'm just gonna move my thingy bob over here. Add me dates. And let's knead away. Okay, can't knead just yet. Oh, I got things stuck to me. Let me use this perhaps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just give that a little wipe. Make sure it's all clean, and then dry it as well, because we're going to put flour down as we do, right? In a minute. So I'm going to use my hand for this. Thanks for joining me today and making some cookies. That's lovely. Some things take a little more time, and I just had breakfast, and it's pretty exciting to be making some cookies straight away. Yummy. Oh yeah, this looks good. This looks like a nice ball of dough right here. Let me show you. Lovely. 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 It's so oily. I'm not even going to put any flour down just for now. Oh, look at that. Nice clean bowl, nothing left over. Look at this lovely, lovely little thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, some flour down. Da, 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 da. And then you get in Germany, this is called a Nudelholz. Yeah, rolling pin. I think Nudelholz is one of the coolest words after banana. Banana is my favorite word, just in case you want to know that. But here we go. Flour. And a little bit more flour on top, just like Jamie Oliver. And I forgot to put an apron on. I was supposed to wear an apron, because no, it's okay. It's not too bad. We're not making beetroot soup. Ah, my nose. Does anyone have any homeopathic remedies against sneezing in the morning or dust mites? I'm a bit allergic to dust mites. Be much appreciated. My mum used to know about all this stuff, but as you might know, she's passed, and since then I haven't been keeping up with any homeopathics. There's something red in there. I don't know why, but it looks unnatural. I'll take it out. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Got the nice little pieces of dates here, but it's good to use your whole arms like that. That really works quite well. La 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 la. Okay, let's do it. Cookie cutters. You won't believe this, but these are my partner's cookie cutters, which is really sweet. They're plastic, which is okay, but I like to use the metal ones because they really cut the dates, and we've got these sticky dates in there, so we're gonna use this one for now. And get our baking tray ready with a little bit of baking paper, which I forgot to prepare earlier. Hang on a minute. There we go. Voila. Excuse me while I just make a mess out of your view. Okay. So, what I like to do is just that, and then use a spatula to get them out. Ooh. Oh yeah, sometimes the dates don't really work, but that's okay. You can have a heart with a little bit of a date thing sticking out. No worries. Where's my little magic thing? This is one of my favoritist implements from IKEA. It's one of these cheap things, and it's just fantastic. Much better than those pricey ones that are too thick. See that? Wish you could actually see all of that. Hang on. Can you see the cookie? Yes, you can. Very good. Okay, and then you plonk that on there. Another tip to make it slightly easier to handle the cookies, you could put the dough in the fridge for about 20 minutes or so, and it'll just make the oils go a little bit harder and easier to handle. Now you don't want to overload your cookie tray. You want them all to have a little bit of space to have heat kind of get to them from all around. Okay, these are a little bit messy, but that'll be fine. And I am actually going to load them up because I'm just a little bit impatient. And squeeze a little bit in there. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here are the cookies, my dear ones. Gosh, I hope you make them, especially for Christmas time. I'm going to put them in the oven, 180. There we go. For, what does it say, about 10 minutes. Now, please excuse me while I just wash my hands. Ah, that oil feels very nice on your hands. A nice natural hand moisturizer. All right, so here we have the ginger and date cookies from Lick Your Plate. They're vegan, gluten-free, refined sugar-free, in case you missed that. Now, did you know that you can buy my cookbook on my website, and you can book me for personal chefing in Stroud and surroundings in England, or you can pay me a lot of money to come and meet you to cook for you wherever you live. And I also offer Zoom online cooking classes where we cook together the same recipe and delight in the goodness at the end. If you make this recipe, please let me know. In fact, make it. Have a good week. Bye.